My daddy gave it to me.
Dad, wait!
All right, honey, it's all right. Here, just stay away.
Dad, wait! Dad! Don't! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! He's my brother!
Dixie, your brother's dead.
Dixie's father had another son. He's my father, too. He never told anyone.
You're lying.
No, it's true.
You've got 5 seconds to tell me who the hell you are and what the hell you want, or I swear to God I'm gonna have your butt thrown in jail.
Let go!
Dad, please!
He's lying, Dixie.
These are not lies. If you let go of me, I'll tell you the truth.
You had your chance to tell the truth. You passed on it.
I had to talk to Dixie in private.
So what? You follow her again? Huh? You cornered her here alone in the dark? She told you she doesn't want to talk to you.
No, I asked her to come here. She came here because she wanted to.
He sent me a note.
What, you agreed to meet him alone?
I had to. I couldn't help it, Dad. It was just a feeling, and now I know why. Look. Look.
What's that? Is that you?
It's me and Will. Dell's father gave it to him.
My father gave it to me after he told me about her.
Dell knows all about me and Will and Mama and everybody in Pigeon Hollow.
Come on, Dixie, don't tell me you're starting to buy this guy's story.
He knows about Bud Claiborne. He knows about Billy Kramer. He knows about all the strays that I used to bring home.
You must think we're a couple of idiots. Huh? You can just blow into town with a fake name, an old photo, a couple stories about Dixie's childhood, and expect us to believe that out of the blue, here you are, Dixie's half-brother?
No, I know it's hard to believe, but it sank in when I saw the picture.
You are nothing.
Dixie believes it, too.
You are nothing but a fraud.
Ted, you really still think he's lying?
He's got to be.
You could have knocked me over when I found out 6 months ago, but it is the God's honest truth.
Just shut up. Take your old photographs and your crazy stories and try them on somebody else, because Dixie and I are buying them. Come on, sweetheart.
Dixie! You had a favorite little story when you were a little girl. You asked my old man to tell it to you over 100 times. Rapunzel. I bet you read Rapunzel to your little boy like our daddy read to you.
Dixie, he's just trying to suck you in. You can't let him.
He'd say,
Every good con knows his mark.
He'd say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, and you would shake your long, pretty hair.
All right. Remember Craig Lawson? Remember all the stories he ever told you about me?
These aren't stories. Do you remember the PJs that our daddy brought back to you and Will from one of his business trips? Yours had ballerina. Will's had cowboys. My daddy brought me back a pair, too. Cowboys.
Dixie, you can't let him
Do you remember the elastic in Will's waistband wore out? It was falling down, and your mother was laughing at him. Don't you remember? Do you remember what she called him?
Stop it. Just stop. Can't you see what you're doing to her?
Stop it, or just let him finish. What did Mama call Will?
Droopy drawers.
Nobody could know that, Dad. It has to be.
No, enough is enough. What do you want? You want money?
Keep your money. I was sick, Dixie. I had pneumonia. I had some bad reaction to some antibiotic. It didn't look like I was gonna make it. You don't know what alone is until you are laying in a hospital bed all alone and you've only got one visitor. I hope you never have to know what that feels like. I asked my daddy, I said, I wish I had more family, a sister, a brother, a cousin, an uncle, somebody. Just somebody to make it a little easier. And that's when he told me about you. I thought he was making it up just to make my last days on Earth a little easier. 2 half-sisters and a half-brother. I am sorry that I didn't get to know Will. But I have got you. And that is something.
No, you don't
And
have
I'm
anything. You don't have Dixie. You stay away from her, I swear. Like I said...
Ted!
Is there a problem here? The new accountant told me I could find you here.
It's a good thing you're right on time. Arrest him. He's a con man. Trying to pass himself off as Dixie's half-brother.
Ted, are you sure?
Yeah, and I got the goods to prove it.
What are you talking about? I'm telling the truth.
I ran the fingerprints we got from his tip jar through a computer. We got a match.
So you do have a record. I was right.
That is a lie.
No, he's clean. He's clean. Used to work at a federal munitions plant.
Right, security guard. They print everyone.
Well, who the hell is he?
His name's not Cooney. It's Delbert Henry Hunkel.
It's true. He's my brother.
Dixie's father's name is Hunkel?
You two are really brother and sister?
Half.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for the official word. Almost forgot my own name.
Look, Ted, do you want me to stick around?
No, that's all right. I think we can handle it.
All right. You know where I am.
Thanks, Derek. Why the hell didn't you just tell us who you were from the start? What's with all that sneaking around stuff? Really scared Dixie half to death.
I didn't mean to scare you.
And why did you lie?
Your old man left you because of me. I didn't want you to hold that against me. So I thought if we could become friends first, it'd just make it easier when I broke the news.
My father told you all this 6 months ago?
Yes, I was sick as a dog
So he's alive.
and still kicking.
He must know where I live. How come he's never tried to find me?
I asked him about that.
What did he say?
He said when we were kids, when he left your mom for my mom, he figured you hated his guts. And you know Dad's motto, why ask for more trouble?
My father has a whole other family?
Just me and my mom, Lila. We had no idea about you. He would go on these business trips for a long time to visit old Navy pals.
That's what he told us.
Yeah, well, he got away with it for a while until my mother caught him on the phone promising Bessie that he'd bring gifts back for the kids. I had no idea any of this was going on.
Until 6 months ago.
Right. I guess Dad thought I was halfway to meeting my maker, and that's when he came clean. He said my mom threatened to cut him off if he didn't choose. Her or Bessie Cooney.
Lucky you.
We packed up, moved to Texas the very next week.
That's why he left. I mean, he and my mom used to fight a lot, but I don't think she knew about you. No, I don't think she could have.
I'm not making excuses for the man. We didn't know anything about Will's death. I'm sorry. You two must have been as close as anything after all that you have been through. That's why I thought I could help. A brother can come in handy. If you need a brother sometime, anytime, whenever, I am here, Dixie.
Well, if that's what this is all about, then you are sorely mistaken. Because nobody could replace Will. Nobody.
I don't want to take Will's place.
Well, your daddy didn't walk out on you. You didn't spend nights crying into your pillow so that your mama wouldn't hear you. You weren't there every single time that I needed you. Will was. He was there. He took care of me.
I'm glad Will was around. This is what I was trying to avoid.
What is it you want?
Will and I had a bond so tight, my friend, you can't ever possibly imagine. And when Mama died, we were all each other had. We didn't have a daddy around to take care of us.
I knew you would blame me. This is not my fault, Dixie. I had no idea what our daddy was doing.
Those trips to see friends, going on business. And Will and I would ask him, Where are you going? And Mama, when's Daddy coming back? And she would say, oh, children, don't you worry. You know, your father, he's working hard to keep a roof over your heads. Well, I see he was working hard to keep a roof over your head.
I had nothing to do with that, Dixie. I was just a kid.
Well, he certainly took the easy way out, didn't he? Much simpler and easier. He only had one kid to take care of with you. Had two is much more expensive, much more difficult.
Dixie, it's over a long time ago. Let's go home.
We had no money, not a dime. Your father, our father, didn't leave us a single penny to take care of ourselves with. And we sat around and we waited, and Mama would say, oh, don't worry, kids. You know, your father, he just lost track of the time. Do you know that my mother was pregnant? She had a little girl, and she had to give her away, not because that she wanted to, but because we couldn't afford to feed her.
I'm sorry. When I met you at Will's grave, leaving those flowers, I knew how much family meant to you. The same with me. I know, Dixie, I know what it is, okay? I've been alone since my mother passed on. I care about family, too. I care a lot. Can't maybe that we care about each other now?
I had a brother, and he was enough. I'm not looking for another one. It doesn't work that way.
You're not even giving me a chance.
Dixie has given you plenty of chances.
If you've come here looking for some instant family, you've expected too much. Will was my brother, and he died, and I'm not looking for a substitute. It's impossible.
Dixie, I'll take anything. Friends. A phone call once in a while. Lunch with my nephew. Come on, Dixie, please. Is that too much to ask?
Can we please go?
Dixie, please. Dixie, wait, please. Dixie, please. Dixie! Dixie, please don't shut me out. Dixie, please. Come on, Dixie, please don't shut me out.